Yo, what is going on, guys? The Greg 22 here, and today I'm here with another Royal Rumble reaction. It's 20 best Royal Rumble surprise entrants ever from Parts Unknown. I'll leave a link to the original video down below. Subscribe, comment. Subscribe to Parts Unknown as well. But yeah, I'm just doing another Royal Rumble reaction since Royal Rumble is, as I'm recording this today, later on in a few hours, I'd say. That's when it starts. But yeah, if you didn't see my previous Royal Rumble reaction, I kind of gave like an idea of what I thought was going to happen in the Rumble. I'll just say it again. It's just, I think Cody Rhodes will win the Rumble, right? I think Cody and Seth will be the final two. That the final five will be Cody, Seth, Rock, and Sami Zayn, and either Jimmy Uso or Solo Sikoa. That'll be the five. And I think the whole like Rock versus Roman thing will happen because they'll try and like fail to get him out, and Roman will have to like intervene to get The Rock out the Rumble. But yeah, that'll set up that feud on top of the Cody winning the Rumble. Yeah, a lot will happen. That's my thoughts of like what'll happen, because that sets up a fuck ton of storylines, to be honest. With Sammy, with the Bloodline, with Cody, with The Rock, with Roman. That sets up a lot of stuff for WrestleMania. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Anyways, we're here to watch this video, so let's just get started.
Rumble, Rumble Man. I want to be a Rumble Man. Look, everyone forget last year. The Rumble's the best time of the wrestling calendar year. And why do we love it so much? For all the lovely
Love the Royal Rumble.
surprises. Returns from injury,
Yeah.
calls up from NXT, beloved nostalgia pop, all the fun.
One of my favorite matches ever is the Royal Rumble. I always just had fun watching it.
20 best Royal Rumble surprise entrants ever. Also, there's been loads of Royal Rumble content this month. Go back and watch it, and then watch the Royal Rumble. Tell us what you thought in the comments. Please be good. Please be good. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, the dark fantasy RPG game you can download for free now on Android or iOS. Once you're done,
alright.
open some shards for some extra Royal Rumble vibe. Shards are special crystals which allow you to...
About like right here.
Number 20, Bob Backlund 2000. Now I'm sure that someone out there will actually me on this, but I'm pretty sure that Bob Backlund strolling into the 2000 Royal Rumble mid-running for Congress after being out of WWE for 4 years is one of the first ever, like, surprise returns in Rumble history. I think it is. I think it is, gang. Gets a monster pop too from the hardcore New York crowd, then proceeds to do well, bollock all in the actual match itself, but gosh, they make a lot of noise for him. I had no idea who he was when I was a fan. Number 19,
yeah, I
Lita 2018,
didn't even know he existed.
Entrant of the first Women's Royal Rumble. Lita gets the kind of heartwarmingly large reaction you'd expect from a legend last seen wrestling on pay-per-view back in 2006 before Crime Time came out to sell her dildo for $25, and not a word of that sentence is a lie. Sure, she almost killed Sasha and Becky with the Lita salt, but it's still good. Still good. Number 18, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, 2009. Oh,
I remember
ridiculous.
this return for Hacksaw.
Likes to pop in now and again to shout ho, wave a stick around, and remind everyone that they're in America. He's done it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
By far the best one was in 2009, where he turned up, no top on, lad, fair to you, and the crowd went mental for him, roaring
Oh.
insane bust off Grandpa. 17, Goldust 2013.
Goldust.
The closest that WWE ever came to doing Cody versus Dustin properly, a feud they kept either ignoring or f***ing up. But don't worry, no good matches ever came from Cody versus Dustin. Oh wait, monster pop for Goldust this, who was making his checks notes 5th return to the company, but was also in the best shape of his life. So much so that he stuck with the company for years after. Number 16, Mr. Perfect 2002. Man, I wish when I first started watching wrestling that I knew Mr. Perfect was. because I would have lost my tiny mind watching him return in the 2002 Royal Rumble. Kurt Hennig strolled in with the same swagger and lasted to the final 3 before
Yeah,
being
I
eliminated
agree.
by Triple H and then Shane.
When I watched it at the time, I didn't know who he was. I know who he is now.
Christian 2021. This would rank so much higher if Christian actually returned in front of a live crowd. He hadn't been seen in ring for 7 years since he retired to protect his beloved brain. Made his
I
return
hate
in the
that.
2021 Royal Rumble. Had a lovely cuddle with his brother and boyfriend Edge. Something that would have been tear-inducingly nice if there had been more than gifts for fans in attendance. Also, lol, he immediately went to
that
AEW
sucks.
afterwards.
There's no way I'd want to
Diesel,
do.
2011. The gap between
There's no way I'd want to do such like a big event like that with gift screens of fans in the audience and not like a live crowd. There's no way. I'm surprised that they did it so long with just that and just wrestled that long. I wasn't even able to watch that period of time of wrestling. I was unable to watch it. I just couldn't get into it without the fans there. It was just so dull. You can hear everyone speaking to each other, and it was just awkward a lot of times. You know, they say something or do something that would get a pop, and then it's like crickets, and it just made it so awkward to watch. I couldn't do it.
How happy fans were to see someone and how little they actually ended up doing has never been larger than Diesel's return at the 2011 Rumble. Holy
Yeah.
shit. People were happy to see the worst
I remember
WWE champion
Diesel
of all time getting the
returning
kind of
here.
pop that makes the Rumble so special. Look at
Kofi's face
There
was
are
good
thunderous Let's Go Diesel
on
chants,
that.
the kind of the company never heard in 1995, and he walks around, punches some people before being eliminated by Wade Barrett, I guess.
Yikes.
Bye-bye. Number 13, Rob Van Dam, 2009.
RVD?
A shocking Rumble return and JR screaming, "It can't be." It's just not the same when Michael Cole shouts, "Oh my." In 2009, after 2 years away, Ronald Van Donald returned for one night only before immediately heading back to the Indies. He arrived, got a monster pop, delivered all his signature offense, didn't do a whole lot of important stuff, but everyone was very happy. Story of RVD's post-2006 WWE career, to be honest. And speaking of ECW, number 12, Bubba Ray Dudley, 2015.
Bubba.
That often goes unremembered. Before Daniel Bryan was eliminated, the 2015 Royal Rumble was really good. Bray Wyatt got to conduct a sermon, interact with the Boogeyman, which was brief.
Yeah,
He had a fun return
I remember
too. Bubba Ray Dudley returned
people, I think at that time, lost
him and Devon both got a nostalgia run later that year.
all interest in the Rumble once Daniel Bryan was eliminated.
Just the closest black guy.
People were like, what?
Philly really liked this one before they really didn't like everything else. Number 11,
Yeah,
Rey
just
Mysterio,
people just like,
2018.
oh.
God, the 2018 Royal Rumble was mint. Genuinely one of the greatest of all time due to its clever structure, solid through lines, and blistering final stretch. With the roster being quite deep at the time, unlike the women's roster, there were not many returns here. Hurricane swung by to say hello, but more importantly, Rey Mysterio arriving to a much nicer ovation than his last Rumble in 2014. And in the shape of his life, returning to the company after a spell in Lucha Underground, he looked great, still wrestled like a whippet, and contributed to the Ace Old versus New narrative of the Final Six. Number 10, Tye Dillinger, 2017. Very occasionally,
Tye
you want
Dillinger.
WWE to do the thing, and WWE actually does
Whoa.
the thing, so you say, yay, they did the thing. I like it when that happens, and in 2017, which is not actually a good Rumble year despite the megastars involved, they did the thing. Tye Dillinger, a man who got super over in NXT by being obsessed with the number 10, got called
Oh, I
up
never
and
watched
entered the
NXT
Rumble
very
at number
often,
10, one of
so
the
I
few
didn't even
times
know
the main
who
roster
Tye
didn't
Dillinger is.
to understand the NXT prospect they had on their hands. Heartwarming, fun, and funny. Number 9, Booker T, 2011.
Booker
This return is
T.
both beautiful and terrible. Beautiful because Booker T, after 4 years away, gets a humongous pop, does all his moves to the fans prolapsing themselves in joy, looks great, gets eliminated at the right times, but heat on the heel faction running the Rumble. Pretty much perfect in terms of a nostalgia return. Kinda could have done without Matt Stryker shouting, "It's a mark out moment, I'm marking out, bro," on commentary, and repeatedly clapping into a live mic. That's not Booker T's fault, I suppose. Number 8,
Yeah.
Trish Stratus, 2018. The first ever number 30 in the first ever Women's Rumble for the first ever women in WWE was reserved for a very special guest, the Doctor of Stratusfactology. It's always nice to see Trish Stratus. She's unironically beloved by all, although this return does rank slightly lower for the baffling decision to not have her and Lita share the ring at the same f***ing time.
Yeah, that'd be cool to have them both there.
Number 7, Chris Jericho 2013, a major Royal Rumble surprise return.
Yeah.
That was actually a surprise. Delightful. With the plethora of wrestling
Yeah,
news
love
cases,
some
it's very
Jericho.
hard to have a major Royal Rumble return happen without it being hinted at by the wrestling media. Y2J thought sod that and shocked everyone. 6 months after Dolph Ziggler ran him out of WWE like Armin Tamzarian, after Dolph walked in at number 1, Jericho returned at number 2, and no one knew it was coming. Lovely stuff.
I
Number
wanted
6,
Chris
Mick
Jericho to
Foley
win one of these
2004.
Rumbles.
In
He really
2003,
deserved it.
Randy Orton adopted the gimmick that truly made him the Legend Killer gimmick. One of the legends killed was Mick Foley, whom Randall punted down the stairs and essentially drove out the company, which made Foley's return at the 2004 Rumble all the sweeter. Orton had been in the ring for half an hour when Foley banned Jack's test backstage, took his spot, and immediately wrecked Randy, kamikazing himself and Randall out of the ring. It is an awesome payoff. Number 5, the Three Faces of Foley, 1998. And sticking
I
with Mrs.
remember
Foley's
this.
baby boy for a moment, the 1998 Rumble.
Yeah, he entered the Rumble like 3 or 4 times, right? Entered as like Mick Foley, Mankind, Dude Love, and Cactus Jack or something like that. That was funny.
Is a bit crap. It has some moments. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett do some fun stuff, and the Rumble accomplishes some important things. The Rock as the match's Iron Man, but it's crammed full of mid-carders who never win this thing in a million years, making it feel very samey throughout. JR spends the entire Rumble asking when Austin's gonna show up, you know, like he's f***ing Poochie. The one treasured memory, though, Mick Foley wearing all 3 faces, Cactus Jack at number 1, Mankind at number 16, and Dude Love at number 28. All of them appearing throughout the match. It is very sweet.
Yeah,
Number
that's
4,
great.
Keith Lee, 2020. This one's just for me. But it's also a wonderful moment. Definitely the best NXT Rumble call-up. Well, maybe Shayna Baszler earlier that night, but that wasn't really a surprise. She was heavily tipped to win the thing. This was a joyous
Keith Lee?
shock. North American champion Keith Lee striding into the Royal Rumble to stand face
Like
to
I said,
face
I don't
with
watch
the
NXT very
Brock
often, so
Lesnar and punking his Minnesotan ass out. Oh, it's my favorite thing. Number 3, AJ Styles 2016. Unlike Jericho's 2013 return, everyone kinda knew that AJ Styles would probably, possibly, maybe be headed towards WWE. He strenuously denied it.
yeah, that AJ Styles was good.
Oh, maybe he'll go to NXT. Maybe he'll be in the Rumble, but probably not. Vince hates TNA guys after all. Boom. Nope. He's in at number 3. Number f***ing 3. Sure, they f***ed up the camera angle, thanks Kev, but Styles walked into WWE to immediately square up to WWE Champion Roman Reigns, and it was a wonderful, uncanny surprise. Number 2, Edge. Both of them. 2 all-time great returns, 10 years apart. In 2010, after being on the shelf for 6 months, Edge returned, speared everyone, came face-to-face with his former tag partner before ousting them from the match. 10 years later, after being on the shelf for 9 years, Edge returned, speared everyone, came face-to-face with his former tag partner before ousting them from the match. On both occasions, the fans went mental, and it became an instant classic Rumble moment. However, you could argue that fans guessed both returns were coming, unlike number 1, John Cena, 2008, the quintessential
because John Cena
Rumble
returned too
return,
fast,
top
didn't he?
guy in the company at number 30, returning months before anyone could have expected, surprising every single person in that building. Hell, it was so shocking that John Cena
He returned so fast.
out of the Madison Square Garden crowd, the hardcore New York fans.
Like, Super Cena is a real thing, by the way. With how fast like he recovers from his injuries, it's wild. Super Cena's real.
Hated him all the time and still lost their collective mind. It's still the best return of all time, and one of the reasons why you can never rule out anything when it comes to the Royal Rumble. Fight me. And that's our list. What's your favorite Royal Rumble surprise? Let us know in the
Oh, I don't even know what my favorite Royal Rumble surprise is. It's hard for me to remember all the ones that I've seen through the years. I don't know. I enjoyed the first Edge one, I think, the most. The first Edge return in 2010. Cause I remember just going to like to Walmart because I couldn't get the pay-per-view, so I went to Walmart, bought the DVD for it, just watched it. It was great. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below, comment, subscribe. If you want to see similar content like this, it's Royal Rumble Day, so I don't know if we'll have much more Royal Rumble content, but we're moving on, right? But yeah, like I said, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.